Oh, guys, where do I begin? Where do I begin? Whew. So, pretty much we're building a brand new bike. Not brand new, but basically is brand new because Chell never rode it. So, this is my Mike Buff Fast Ripper. Give you guys a little backstory on this bike. So I think about a year ago, maybe, I don't know, I don't remember. You know, SE bikes were hard to get. And at my job, there's a lot of sitting time. Waiting, you know, I'm a truck driver, so I wait a lot. And I'm just, you know, back then I was just on the websites all day long. City Grounds, Ride Out Supply. Who else? SE Bikes, Dan's Comp. There was like 6-7 sites that I would check like every freaking hour just to see if they posted SE bikes. So I would always post it on my story, or even, you know, on the gram, on the regular feed. And people would be like, damn, how do you find all these freaking bikes? I was like, bro, I'm looking all day long, you know? So it came to a point where people would say, hey, get this bike. When you see this bike, just buy it and I'll pay you for it. It came to a point where I was doing that, but I wouldn't upcharge nothing. Like they would get it for the same price that I got it. I was not flipping bikes or none of that. I wasn't doing that. I know a lot of people were flipping bikes, but I didn't do it, not once. So basically, someone wanted a Mike Buff Fast Ripper when it came out. I was like, cool, when I see it, I'll buy it, you know? So it came up, I saw it, snatched it up, and I hit the guy up and he was like, nah, man, I don't want it. So I was like, cool, I'll keep it, you know? I didn't have a Fast Ripper, so I was like, I'll just keep it, whatever. So I never intended to buy a Fast Ripper, but that's how I came upon getting a Fasty. So once I got it, I was like, man, at that time, I wanted to do some mountain biking. So I was like, I could turn this Fast Ripper into a freaking mountain bike. Instead of paying $6 grand, because mountain bikes are, dude, if you guys look up like mountain bike stuff, it's ridiculous. It's super expensive if you want to get into mountain biking. So I had a little itch. I wanted to do mountain biking for a while. So what did I do? I took the Mike Buff Fast Ripper. I put the I put the mountain bike bars on it, and then I put the mountain bike shocks on it. Boom, mountain bike. Okay, mountain bike tires, and I was like, cool, let's go mountain biking. So I had the sticker kit on there. It was all black and white. It was looking fresh. It was for me. This bike was for me. Did some mountain biking. Guess what? Hell no. First of all, I was out there by myself on trails. Sketchy as hell. I always felt like something was watching me, like a freaking animal or something. I was like, hell no, this is out there in the middle of nowhere on trails and nobody's around. Not a good idea. So I went mountain biking for maybe a month, maybe 3 or 4 times. I went by myself. The last straw, the last straw, my friends, I was mountain biking on a trail, hit a corner, freaking tree branch, boom, right in the chest, stabbed me right in the chest. The video, I'll put the link in the video. If I don't put the link in the description, just remind me, because I always forget. So Boom, right in the chest. It wasn't that bad, but it was scary. It could have been worse. I was like, I'm done. That's it, I'm done. So, went to a ride out, and Chell brought her bike, which was the money, I think the money lynch or something. And I brought this one so everybody could see it. You know, because everybody was tripping out that I put, you know, the forks on there and whatever. So Chell was like, I want to ride it. I want to ride it. So I'm like, go ahead and ride it. I'll ride your bike. You ride this one. That day we did about 5 miles. It was a short ride. It was for the Cakes Memorial. Rest in peace to my homegirl. It was for the Cakes ride out. And she was like, I want this bike. I want it. I love the gears. I love this bike. So you can have it. Put the pink on there. Pink grips. It's yours. All right. After that Cakes Memorial ride out, got all the pink on here, got the pink stickers, blah, blah, blah. She never rode it. Until last weekend. So she brings it to the ride out. Right away, she complains. It's too big. I'm leaning forward and it's too big. I'm like, cool. I'm about to have another fast ripper for myself. So, long story short, Chell don't want this bike. And I'm about to make it my own, guys. And you guys know that's what I do. I make these bikes my own. All right? When I pull up, you probably haven't seen it before until you've seen it on my bike. So I like to change the colors, all that. Now don't get me wrong, there's some bikes that I touched that didn't even need to be touched. Some of these SE bikes, man, they are fire. For instance, the new Fast Ripper, you really don't have to touch that bike. Okay, you don't have to touch it. But me, I would do something to it just because that's what I do. But you really don't have to do nothing to it. The money lynch, you don't have to touch that bike, but I touched it anyway. Sticker kit and all that, I touched it anyway because that's just me. But that being said, we are about to redo this whole bike, turning it back into a BMX because I'm not planning on doing any mountain biking. That's another thing. The reason for the bars and the shocks is because when you're mountain biking, you're not standing up too much. You're over the bars. You know, you're leaning over the bars. Like you're leaning and you're wide. You have a lot more control that way. Okay? You're not really sitting on your seat. So that's why it's set up this way. So if you're sitting, you're going to be leaning a little bit. So yeah, back on this bike, we're going to redo the whole thing. We're gonna oh shoot, we're gonna do a 12-speed cassette, just like the other Fast Ripper. And that's another thing, the 12-speed cassette, guys, for what I do, it's not all that. Like, I didn't put the 12-speed on there and be like, oh my God, this makes a whole damn difference. What the hell? I'm surprised I didn't do this a lot sooner. No, bro. I don't even use the 11 and 12 speed. Don't even use it. I might have used it one time. And that was going up like a steep hill, which we have hills, but not hills like that. It's more of the look. You have a big ass cassette on your rim. It's more of a look. I like the look of it. So yeah, 12 speed, you don't need it. But if you want that fat cassette that's huge, Go for it. It looks fire. So yeah, just like the video says, title, this is the last ride of the Fast Ripper, aka my boy Perp Smurf. He named it the Fast Jumper because of the forks. But this is the last ride, man. Super smooth. Like, if anybody's out there trying to get into mountain biking or whatever, and you got a Fast Ripper and you just want to turn it into something, dude, this thing rides super smooth. Recon race tires, Maxi tires, dude. Rock shocks and the Spank bars, man, it's super smooth, but it's really not for street riding. Really not for street riding. It's for standing up, going down hills, going over rocks. That's what it's for. So we're about to switch it up, man. We are about to switch it up. Just when I finish the red Anno, you know, I think I'm done, you know, putting these bikes together, and pop goes the weasel. Her seat is super low. But yeah, man, it's gonna be green parts, polished parts, green parts, white parts. Yep. Woo, I'm working up a sweat. But bottom line is, I can't have a Fast Ripper sitting in my garage. No way. All the other stuff, it could sit for a while, whatever. But I mean, Fast Ripper, man. I love these bikes. Fast Rippers are shit. Can't go wrong with a Fast Ripper. Best of both worlds. If you want gears, switch your gears. If you don't want gears, put it in one comfortable gear, ride your bike. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that. So we're gonna head back to the house and we're gonna get it in. I already got parts waiting on the sticker kit. If you guys need sticker kits, www.rideoutsupply.com. My day one sticker plug. Okay, they'll hook you up. I'll hook you up. So check out their website, man. They'll have your whole bike looking totally different. They got all kinds of sticker kits, fork stickers, hashtag stickers, all kind of stuff, bro. All right, heading back, man. more thing I forgot to mention. After Chell took this bike, I bought another Fast Ripper and did the same thing to that one that I did to this one. RockShox, bars, and that's when I started mountain biking, when I got that one. I got them both around the same time, because right when Chell took this one, I said I had to have another Fast Ripper, so I went and got another Fast Ripper. Black Sparkle Fasty. So yeah, man, we're almost at the crib, and it's time to get busy. It is time to get busy, guys. So nice out today, nice and cool. All right. If you guys have bikes, I'm sure you do, go on eBay, get you a bike stand. I've had this for 3 years. $49. $49. Still works perfect. 3 years. There's some expensive ones out there. I don't know why you would buy that, but this was 50 bucks. First things first, we need to make sure that we have a match. So I gotta take this to the powder coater, my stem. I don't have to take all of it, but all this matches. Stem, C-clamp, that's the narrow 32 tooth sprocket. So I gotta make sure this matches the rims, because the first thing I'm gonna do is get the rims powder coated. You cannot powder coat the rims with the hub in there, okay? So we need to remove these spokes. Remove the spokes, and then we'll remove the hub. Got my tools in here. Just unzip this real quick. See what I got here. I always keep my bike tools in one bag, and everything that fits on every bike that I ride, I keep all those tools together. So no matter what bike I ride, I'll just take the tools out of one bag and put them in the other bag, and I know I'm good. Oh, that's not the right size. What? Uh-oh. Did I put the wrong? No way. Have I been riding without the right tools, guys? Have I? Did I miss something here? Wow, bro. Wow. I have no 16 in there. Have you guys tried this? Liquid Death Mango. Dude, I've been riding around with two 15s. How is that possible? How is that possible? What is wrong with you, George? All right, so here's a 16. I gotta keep that in my bag because that should not be. Bro, what? What is going on here? It's not a 50. I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping. All right, so this hub, it'll come right out, and I'll show you guys what I'm working with. Got to hold the tire and the hub. We're just gonna go flying. Why are you giving me issues, bro? Huh? Got these little hooks. So got one more spoke to cut. One more. One more. There's your hub. You already know Felix Bike Shop's gonna be lacing these, so no worries. So basically I gotta take off the disc, and I'll leave the spokes on here for Felix. That way he kind of knows. You don't have to, but I'm gonna just leave the spokes on there. But I just need to take off the disc, bring him the hub, and the rim. So I'm gonna go get this powder coated, and yeah, stay tuned.